Hi, Vicky Schettini here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and subscribing. I want to talk about this beautiful stimulus package that was offered for small business owners. So let's talk about it. What qualifies a small business? You have to have 500 employees or less. Now, what the stimulus requirements were, it's an SBA, they're Small Business Administration loans that they insured the banks to give you the loans. But now the banks will add their own requirements on top of it. So this means you're really at the mercy of the banks. Now on Friday, when this loan opened up, most banks were not prepared for these loans to do it online. So they'll have you, majority of the small businesses, they were told to just print it out and mail it or just wait. Well, money was gone. Money was gone. And if you did not get your get approved by SBA by now, you did not get approved. That's just bottom line. Most people have gotten some letter about the denial. So let's talk about that Friday. That Friday, there was $350 billion of funds available for these small businesses. Out of those 350, $6 billion went for bank fees. That doesn't sound right to me. So banks got $6 billion of this. That same Friday, there was 1,667,000,000 loans approved. I don't know how when it wasn't opened. Most banks weren't prepared, or online it did not work. So who really got approved? And out of those 1.6 million loans that got approved, 45% of those loans were over $1 million. Who got approved? Ruth Chris got approved for $20 million. Big companies, Buffalo Wild Wings, got approved. Now, I get it. They had lost income too because they had to close their doors down. But let's talk about the small people, the mom and pops. I personally know one restaurant owner. That was their dream. It was their restaurant. And they have worked in and out in their restaurant for the last 25 years. Unfortunately, they had to close their doors down. Yes, they said, no, you don't have to pay rents. You don't have to pay mortgage. But you do. I mean, if you're not paying it at that time, you will eventually have to pay it. But some places, they didn't care. It's only, you didn't have to pay mortgage. If you got a private money loan, you did have to pay it. Another person I know got their property foreclosed. So in Mississippi, it's a non-judicial state. That means you have to put an ad in the paper for 3 weeks and you can foreclose on someone. They not only got their properties foreclosed, and because they were abiding by close your business down if you're not an essential business, the person that foreclosed on them came, locked them out, took all the stuff in their business. They lost everything. Everything. So, if banks, their priority was these big businesses. Those are the businesses that got these funds. I want to know, I like to hear if you are a small business, someone with less than 50 employees, less than 30 employees, how many of you guys got paid? If you are one of those employees that work for these small businesses, and you guys should all get the stimulus. This is the reason you're not getting paid. The money is not going to them. I don't know if they're going to be switching. I know they're saying that they're going to be coming up with more funds. Maybe. What about the federal disaster loan? That you can get up to $10 million. I'm sorry, $10,000 for loss of income. Who's gotten that money? Who has seen a cent of that? Not me. So to me, when banks were telling the actual small business owners, hey, you know, we're not set up yet, go ahead and mail out your application. By the time you got it in the mail, it was gone because they were already approving loans. It was the chosen ones. And for banks to get $6 billion in fees, something has to give. This funds needed to have gone to the small, really the small. Maybe they should have put another criteria. What is small required? Small or under 50 employees, under 100 employees. I don't know. I'm not the one that's making the laws, but I just think it needs to be fair. It needed to be fair for other people. There's people that have lost their jobs, people that have lost their business, people have lost their properties. This is crucial, and everybody needs to speak up. You need to speak up and let your voice be heard. Again, if you are one of those employees that did not get paid, it's not right, and I get it. Employers could not pay. If the money wasn't coming in, they could not pay. I personally, my business, I have a lot of rental houses. I didn't get paid, yet some of the mortgages were on me. So yes, in theory, the world working together could have possibly worked, but it didn't work with all of them. So leave your comments below. What are your thoughts? Are you one of those businesses that got paid and you're a small business? I would love to speak to you if you're one of them. I've gotten so many business owners. If they've gotten a response back, it's a denial. They didn't get it. So I want to hear what business owners actually did get approved. Please comment below. Make sure you subscribe to me. We'll be talking a lot more about this because I'm really, really upset. I'm always for people to do their dreams. And this just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. So comment below and let's talk some more. Bye.